Hello everybody, welcome to 54 Nights RV, where you can find videos about RV stuff and RV misadventures and all sorts of silly things, including hikes like this one to Bridal Veil Falls. It's a 6.2 mile round trip hike, and you start off at the Cow Creek Trailhead, which is at McGraw Ranch. It's a zombie research facility that you have to walk through. What are you laughing at?
Just don't remember the zombies.
They're researching them.
Okay.
See? A big old barn right there, just like what's in Walking Dead.
That's not just like Walking Dead. I don't think they're zombies. Anyway, continue.
This was just kind of a add-on hike during our trip last August. We had enough energy, so we decided to take it. And the first 2 miles of this hike are easy. I mean, just hiking through nice, pleasant meadows. I don't know. We didn't see any elk or anything out there, but it just, the way the landscape is, it just kind of lends itself to possibly seeing some wildlife early in the morning.
You have to park outside of the facilities too, so you're kind of getting a little hike as you walk through the buildings and stuff before you get to the actual trail.
And they were doing a lot of maintenance on this trail when we came through, building more of those dang steps.
Matter of fact, it looked different on their way back from what it looked like on the way there. They were actually putting rocks in and stuff.
It usually does look
stairs
different on the way back because you're looking a different direction.
They were putting stairs in while we were hiking, is what I mean. Don't be a smarty pants. You're not good at it.
It's a pleasant hike, and we were lucky enough. The summer of 2017 was a wet summer for Colorado. Typically, when you go to check out Bridal Veil Falls in August, you get to see a slight trickle, but it was flowing pretty good because of all the rain that they had been getting. But like I was saying, the first 2 miles of this hike are real easy, but then you start getting into the third mile and it starts to turn into a typical Rocky Mountain National Park trail. And I believe it's rated moderate. But it is a nice hike. Didn't take us that long, it didn't seem like. Probably because first 2 miles of it were nice and smooth. We probably moved at a pretty good clip.
I guess some people love this hike. It wasn't one of my favorites. I don't know, the destination I just wasn't that impressed
I
with.
think it would be an impressive hike during the fall because you do go through an aspen grove, and during the fall those leaves turn into gold coins, and
Oh yeah, that would be great.
that'd be a real pretty hike.
And there was a lot of scrambling, surprisingly, for what I would call a really easy trail, but there was some very much scrambling on some of the rock faces and stuff.
Yeah, that may have been because you made a wrong turn, didn't take the trail.
You made a wrong turn?
That's what I said. You made a wrong turn. As you get closer to the falls, there are a couple of spots that your trail finding skills, you get a little bit of practice with them. Just not well marked, and it's on the granite, so it's not like you're following a dirt path. It is pretty. I mean, it was worth the hike. We got to check that one off our list.
Yep.
So
It was nice. It wasn't one of my favorites, like I said, but it was. I'm glad we did it.
yeah, And it would probably, I mean, considering how quick this hike was for us, it'd probably be a good one for middle of the day if you're not interested in trying to catch wildlife out there.
Yeah, and it would be a good hike to acclimate too, because you're staying down low.
Yeah, that's true. The highest elevation you get to is about 8,800 foot, which is not much higher than Estes Park, really. So yeah, it'd be a good acclimating hike. You're right. This time. The elevation gain, really not much, 319 foot, and I'm sure the bulk of that is towards the end of the hike.
There's a little area that I think having kids on your back or having young kids along with you might be a little bit difficult. But for the most part, not. But right before the falls, I think it might be a little bit hard.
Watch it through to the end. You'll get a good feel for it. So anyway, this is our last trail for that trip. That
We need to
I'm
go
posting.
back.
We do need to go back. We probably will go back next year. Who knows? But we've got a video, just some of our tips for hiking Rocky Mountain National Park. That'll be coming up here soon in the future. And other than that, if you enjoy this type of stuff, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to keep up with us, ring the bell. So that's about it. You got anything?
Nope.